Confirmed. Adrian Newey's next move to surprising team for 2025 leaked. The famous car designer Adrian Newey is rumored to be making a major team switch in 2025. Italian reporters are saying he might join Ferrari after leaving Red Bull Racing. But wait, Aston Martin and Williams are also racing to snag him. Where will Newey go next? It's all up in the air, and the possibilities are stirring up the sports world. So, let's dive into this video today to uncover all the details and explore where this top designer might end up next. Here we begin. Adrian Newey, the top designer for Red Bull Racing, is leaving the team next spring. What's interesting is that right after he leaves, he won't have any restrictions on joining another Formula One team. This makes him free to join any rival team immediately if he stays in the sport. The timing of Newey's departure is important because the sport's rules will change significantly in 2026. This gives all the teams a fresh start to try to catch up to Red Bull, which might be easier without Newey, who has been a key part of their success. Red Bull's driver, Sergio Perez, praised Newey for his great work, but noted that the team is still strong and looking forward to what comes next. Even before Newey said he was leaving Red Bull, other F1 teams were already interested in him. This interest will likely grow now that teams know he could help them sooner than expected. So, where will Newey go in 2025? Keep watching videos till the end to know the teams interested in having Newey. One of the teams is obviously Ferrari. Fred Vasseur, the team principal at Ferrari, has already put together a star-studded driver lineup for 2025 with Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. Now there's talk about him possibly similarly enhancing the technical team. "We are in a good place to attract the best people in the world," Leclerc commented, expressing confidence in the current team and acknowledging the impact a top-tier talent like Adrian Newey could have. Italian sports newspaper Gazzetta dello Sport reported that Vasseur met with Newey earlier in the week before heading to Miami. Ferrari is keen to refine its car designs to clinch more championships, and even though it revamped its design this year, not all problems from 2023 were resolved. It's had a modest season with a single win at the Australian Grand Prix and currently trails Red Bull by 44 points. Adrian Newey's track record is impressive. Since joining Williams in 1991, his designs have achieved 253 pole positions, 217 Grand Prix wins, 13 drivers' titles, and 12 constructors' championships. His potential contribution to Ferrari has been a hot topic all weekend at the Miami Grand Prix, with high praise from many, including Leclerc, who sees Newey as a dream collaborator. Soon to be a Ferrari driver, Lewis Hamilton also expressed enthusiasm about the possibility of working with Newey, noting, "It would be a privilege to work with him." He praised Ferrari's progress this year, mentioning that while they already have a strong team, Newey would be an amazing addition. Ferrari appears to be the front-runner in securing Newey's services, suggesting a significant shift in F1's technical battleground could be on the horizon. Another team is Aston Martin. Lawrence Stroll, the billionaire owner of Aston Martin, is determined to build a top Formula One team. He has already signed famous drivers like Sebastian Vettel and Fernando Alonso and has invested in top talent and a new factory at Silverstone. Bringing Adrian Newey on board would be a big win for the team. During their partnership with Red Bull, Newey has previously worked with Aston Martin on the Valkyrie hypercar project. Many see him as the key to pushing Aston Martin to the top of the F1 competition. Newey and Alonso share a mutual respect. In a BBC interview last year, Newey expressed regret that he never had the chance to work with Alonso, mentioning how his car designs had blocked Alonso from winning at least 2 world championships. Alonso acknowledged Newey's impact on his career, saying he had always hoped to work with him. They even discussed the possibility when Alonso considered a move to Red Bull, but it never happened. There's speculation about whether they might finally team up at Aston Martin. Despite the excitement around this possibility, Alonso pointed out that it's up to Lawrence Stroll to make such decisions, highlighting that the team is currently satisfied with their technical department, which includes former Red Bull Aerodynamics chief Dan Fallows. Aston Martin's team principal, Mike Crack, confirmed their contentment with the existing team setup. While signing Newey would be a significant move for Aston Martin, they are not pursuing him as aggressively as Ferrari. This situation suggests that while Aston Martin values its current technical team, the allure of having a figure like Newey could still be tempting if circumstances change. Then there is McLaren. If Adrian Newey wants to join a Formula One team that's on the rise, McLaren could catch his interest. Newey has a history with McLaren. He joined them in 1997 and was instrumental in Mika Häkkinen's consecutive World Championships in 1998 and 1999. He also worked with notable drivers like David Coulthard, Kimi Räikkönen, and Juan Pablo Montoya, although he moved on just before Fernando Alonso and Lewis Hamilton joined the team in 2007. Like Mike Crack from Aston Martin, McLaren Racing CEO Zak Brown has expressed strong confidence in his current technical team at McLaren, based in Woking. When asked about the potential addition of Newey, Brown acknowledged that Newey would undoubtedly bring value to any team, but emphasized his satisfaction with McLaren's current direction. "Never say never," Brown remarked, suggesting openness to future possibilities, yet reiterating his contentment with the team's leadership under Andrea Stella and the ongoing technical strategies. One of McLaren's current drivers, Lando Norris, echoed Brown's sentiments, stating that having Newey on the team would be an honor and undoubtedly a significant boost. However, Norris also expressed great satisfaction with the current team setup, highlighting the positive state of McLaren's technical department. Despite undergoing several changes over the past 18 months, with Stella playing a significant role due to his engineering background, McLaren, much like Aston Martin, does not seem to be pursuing Newey as aggressively as Ferrari, which has shown a clear and strong interest in him. Mercedes. Amid the ongoing drama at Red Bull, there's been whispering about Mercedes' interest in Max Verstappen, stirring further tension between team leaders Toto Wolff and Christian Horner. Now, the rumor mill is spinning with speculation. Could Mercedes also attempt to snag Adrian Newey, adding to the drama? Mercedes has been grappling with the current Formula One regulations, which has seen them trailing behind their competitors in performance. With the significant regulatory changes expected in 2026, Mercedes sees this as their next big opportunity to regain their championship form, largely banking on the prowess of their engine division. The question arises, where would Adrian Newey fit into Mercedes' scheme? Mercedes recently brought back James Allison, their former technical director, who was pivotal in their dominance in the late 2010s, in a strong effort to reverse their recent setbacks. With Mike Elliott's departure last October, Allison's return seemed to solidify their technical leadership structure, which doesn't leave an evident gap for Newey to fill. Speaking at an event before the news of Newey's departure from Red Bull was confirmed, Toto Wolff, Mercedes team principal, praised Newey as an iconic engineer in Formula One with a great track record. However, Wolff also conveyed a sense of detachment, noting that he was observing the situation like a fan and was merely watching that space. This suggests that while Newey's potential availability is intriguing, Mercedes might not be actively pursuing him despite the clear value he could add to any team. Williams. The idea of Adrian Newey returning to Williams carries a nostalgic charm. Newey first joined Williams in 1991, contributing to remarkable success including 77 pole positions, 59 Grand Prix wins, 4 Drivers' Championships, and 5 Constructors' titles before moving to McLaren. Despite Williams currently being one of the lower-ranking teams, team boss James Vowles recently had a casual chat with Newey, expressing empathy for his difficult decision and hinting at a deeper conversation in the future. Vowles highlighted Williams' unique position as a small, non-political team focused on climbing back to the top, a challenge that might perfectly suit a visionary like Newey. Now, what does Newey think? Before the Miami Grand Prix practice, Adrian Newey spoke to Sky Sports about his decision to leave Red Bull. He explained, "Formula One is all-consuming. I've been in it a long time. 2021 was especially busy with the intense competition against Mercedes and developing the RB18, a pivotal model for this generation of cars." Newey humorously quoted Forrest Gump, reflecting on his exhaustion, saying, "I'm feeling a little bit tired." This break might allow him some much-needed rest and still cement his status as one of the greatest minds in Formula One history. He also acknowledged being very flattered by Lewis Hamilton's remarks regarding a potential move to Ferrari, but for now, Newey's plan is to take a little bit of a break and see what happens next. So, what do you think of Newey's next move? Comment below and subscribe for more.